Hey guys, Ralph here, and welcome to True Power Trumpet Fitness here on terrific Tuesday here in Connecticut. Life's good, guys. Life is awesome. Anyway, you know it's a little different format. I'm not going to start off with kettlebells. I'm not going to honk. Why am I not honking? I want you to listen to me today. I want you to listen to the link down below. This is the guy that Vacchiano listened to. Okay? You saw the thumbnail. Harry Glantz, man. Oh my God. Now, before we get into it, I got this, this was sent to me. Actually, it was a notice that was on a website called the Brass Pedagogue. Okay? And I strongly suggest you go there and check out. They've got some very, very cool stuff there. Okay? Vintage little things that didn't come up. Actually, he was the one that sent me that extended version of the Broyles Clinic at Curtis that I sent you. That just was perfect for me. Guys, I have been telling you for years that Mel Broyles was it. And that clinic convinced everybody that this was the man. I tell you, he could do this, he could do that, he could do Maynard, he could do Piccolo. I told you, it is right there. Right there. Anyway, I thanked him for that profusely, and this is just absolutely wonderful. Harry Glantz. Now, very, very brief background. He was, in effect, Toscanini's trumpet player. Now, he's a little genius from, prodigy from back then. Okay? But Toscanini loved the guy. Now, Vacchiano told me that the reason he loved him, well, he's a great trumpet player. The tone was so beautiful, and I'll get to that Vacchiano tone connection in a minute. But the thing that really locked him in with Harry Glantz and Toscanini was Glantz's pitch. His center of tone was perfect. Now, I guess Toscanini was absolutely maniacal and had some of the greatest ears that ever happened. I mean, it's like Mozart stuff, the way he could pitch. Now, he could stop a New York Film or an NBC Symphony rehearsal and point to a second viola. Excuse me, your D flat in the third measure is flat. Yeah, this was very, very commonplace. Legendary, his stickler for intonation. Okay? Harry Glantz was perfect. And because he had the center tone. Now, Vacchiano told me one of the reasons he thought that Toscanini let him play so loud is because with that intonation, even during a performance, the intonation would gravitate towards that center tone. Now, Toscanini, yes, NBC Symphony, but he conducted all over the world. And every place that he went that they would allow him to, and the budget allowed for it and everything, he would take Harry Glantz with him. Not the concertmaster. No, Harry Glantz, because of the intonation. That came from Vacchiano. Okay, now, Vacchiano, every morning that he went to Juilliard, every morning he wouldn't touch the trumpet, he wouldn't say hello to anybody, he went right to the library and got out a recording of Harry Glantz playing that great solo in Meyerbeer. Bum ba dum ba da 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 da. And he wanted that sound in his head. Now remember, guys, this was how long ago? There were no headphones, there were no CDs, there was no, get your own. No. If you want it, you got to work extra to hear this great stuff. Okay? Now, the interesting thing, by the time I got to Vacchiano, he was not playing with that center tone. He wasn't. It was much rounder. Okay? But he was always searching for it. Guys, by the time I got to him, he played everything on a D trumpet. If not, an E flat trumpet. Okay? At the time he passed and everything, he was fooling around with putting, larger lead pipes on an E flat, always after that center tone. But with that mouthpiece he was playing, he was never going to get it. All right? Now, another thing, when you listen to this, look at the pictures, and you'll notice something interesting. He's playing this on B flat trumpet. He's not playing C trumpets here, and you listen to the tone. You listen to the tone and keep in mind, this is what Jerry loved. Jerry loved the guy. And this is what Vacchiano was modeling himself after. All right? Now, the clip. It starts with Brahms Symphony. A hellaciously delicate, like nervous breakdown, don't sleep for a month before it. Entrances and everything. Used to drive Vacchiano crazy. Did the whole thing on a D trumpet, okay? And you listen to that control on his B flat trumpet, Harry Glantz now. Incredible, just beautiful, beautiful stuff. Now, it's not a flashy trumpet excerpt, but keep in mind, for a symphony orchestra player, this is a nightmare. It really is. The second one is Leonore Call Number 2. Dum, da 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 da. No, that's Tchaikovsky. Leonore Call Number 2. Okay, listen to the articulations. You talk about snapping. Oh my God, they are incredible. Incredible. Okay? The next one is Grand March from Aida. Bum, ba, bum, ba, 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 bum. And he is just leading the pack, man. Whack. He sounds like Harry James on a B flat. Oh man, it is great. And I can't believe I'm listening to this. Vacchiano, this is what you were trying to emulate? Man, because you didn't sound like that. Now, the next one is Offstage Solo, Pines of Rome. Same thing as the Brahms. Listen to that control on a B-flat trumpet. Okay? And the last one is Pictures at an Exhibition with Ray Crisara and Falcone. It's the section from the NBC Symphony. You've never heard it like this. You have never heard that kind of center. Now, I'm going to leave you with this, guys. I know I'm an old fart. I get it. And you new guys, you young guys, you have no idea what I'm talking about when I say Melbourne, blah, 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 blah. But you listen to this and you try to tell me that the sound hasn't changed since my day. Oh, it's changed dramatically. And to my way of thinking, guys, it's not for the better. It's not for the better. I consider this to be the golden age of brass. And I'm not knocking anybody that's playing, but you name one player today that sounds like this. Not one. Not even close. I did a video a while back that I still get comments on. But why don't players today sound like Herseth? They don't sound on the same planet, to my ear, as this. And he's playing B-flat trumpet. Incredible. One more little caveat. He played, for the most part, he played a Con 6 mouthpiece, which compared, it was a completely different cup and everything. I don't know if he worked for Con or what the deal was, or that was just his, he stumbled over it when he was younger and didn't change. Con 6, guys, it was a pea shooter compared to what Vacchiano and Broyles and all them were. It was a pea shooter. Anyway, I didn't know it was his mouthpiece, okay? And I happened to have one in my case once. I'm taking my lesson with Vacchiano. Salmai, what's that? I don't know. I think I might have had a Con student model trumpet somewhere. I don't know. It's a Con 6. He says, Salmai, try that. I was playing a Bach bathtub crap. I thought it sounded great. Salmai, I'll give you $5 for that. I didn't know it was Harry Glantz's mouthpiece. I'll give you $5 for that. Okay. William Vacchiano was a freshman. William Vacchiano, sure, I'll take $5. Take my girl to the movies. Right? He comes back the next week. Salmai, you realize that was Harry Glantz's mouthpiece. No, I should have charged you $50, you old fart. Anyway, he ruined it. He bored the whole thing out. Listen to this. I think I made it better. It sounded like the Bach he was playing before. Anyway, that's that. So again, I'm yapping here, and you see why I didn't have time to do kettlebells and kettlebells and play. So guys, enjoy that. Give your comments and criticisms. Harry Glantz, man. Jerry Vacchiano, is that where it all started with him? I know there were other great players around. I know that, but man, and look at the chops. They're beautiful. They're beautiful. Love you all.